Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go at Cleveland Brown Stadium. Center return, Nyheim Hines. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Handoff running left, forward. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 36. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Ford straight ahead. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Headed out right. Wanted to get it to Cooper, but it's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. Up to the races, middle of the field. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have, but boy, can it set a tone early.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Hines. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down after the player reaches the 26. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Return's looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And he had everyone thinking 6 before they finally get to him and stop that return.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Drops back. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's 45 yards. He'll try to connect from. And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Watson on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Watson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Bengals football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Give now to the running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He finds Fant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Slot man motioned over. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. From the gun, Smith. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Ooh, and this is a worm burner. He didn't hit this one well. Starts his return from the 23. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It'll go down as a 37-yard punt. And the Browns will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running left, here's Ford. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they had that one contained right at the line. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Watson now off play action. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. That'll be complete to Ford. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. To return, Jerome Ford. And look at this return. Races past midfield. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Another try following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Play action, it's Watson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jordan Battle with the INT.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. Toward Chase, but it's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Ford. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Watson working in the pistol. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Does this have to happen? Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Back to the air, Watson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard dash, and it gives them the 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns with 1st and 10. They're set up at the 35 now. Watson looking to throw. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Sticking to the air with Watson. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Watson now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. At the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
This is it. They like a steamroller, baby. Let's go.
Ford running to the right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First and 10 from the 41. Watson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Talk about a cheap shot.
So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
And
3 more points.
Throwing is Watson. They connect on the deep shot. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They go play action on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary Well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Second and 15. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Watson to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on fourth down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
He puts everything behind. It's Greg Newsome on the interception. And the Browns do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit.
Put me in the game.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Jones. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Smith setting the throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense set for a 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And now it's 2nd down. And again, it's Smith. Oh no, they get him yet again. Greg Newsome has it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st down, Smith to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. J.C. Jackson with the pick. And the Browns take possession of the football.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns tie this game at 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Jones. Return's looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Smith on 1st down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Hicks takes it away.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
To the ground with Ford. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Stopped there by Cedric Johnson. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Don't let us down.
They've got a man in motion.
Let's get some points.
Another one for Ford. And he's not going to get much. A modest gain at best to the 41. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He lets a heater go deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down after the player reaches the 26. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now Ford. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
A tight end in motion now. Here's a give to Ford. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. To throw, here's Watson. Judy there to grab it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurry throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Here's Ford running right. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Boye Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Second and 6 coming up here. Running is Ford. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Throw on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Completes this one to Hill. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing off the play fake here. Caught by McLaughlin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Play action on first down. And they pick him off again. Greg Newsome has it.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
From the gun, it's Ford. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Receiver in motion, going left. Shotgun snap will give to Ford. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Ford straight ahead. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll run here following the penalty. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Bengals down by 10. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. On the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making were to check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jordan hits, takes it away. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the farm, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Tony now to return it. Returns looking good so far. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time of hearing all the traits, short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box, and it's why he's been so darn productive.
Now Smith coming off that pick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air, it's Smith. That's completed right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. From the gun, Smith. Complete out to the right. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Running the read option. And he gets in for the 2. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a 2-possession game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This is Ford on the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running left, here's Ford. And he's brought down for a loss. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. A give up the middle to Ford. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Tony now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To throw. He's on the move. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
He connects downfield on 4th. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So to a chorus of marks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home.
Here we go.
And there was no easy enough. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.